Chosen one, Jackpot. Winning is planned for you. Rise time. The heavens have already drawn a blueprint for your life, and within that design, there is a season marked by overflow, abundance, and unstoppable rise. You have been walking through valleys, facing shadows of lack, hearing whispers of doubt. Yet still something inside of you refuses to die. That unshakable fire, that hidden courage, that relentless vision has carried you here. And now the appointed time is speaking. This is the moment when destiny shifts in your favor. Chosen one, the jackpot of blessings, opportunities, and breakthroughs is no longer a distant dream. It is a divine plan already prepared, waiting to collide with your faith and your readiness to rise. You may have been overlooked, underestimated, and even rejected by those who could not see your value, but life is about to crown you with favor that no man can take away. The silent preparation season is ending. Every tear, every prayer, every long night where you questioned your worth, it was all a seed, and those seeds are now breaking through the ground, turning into a harvest so vast, so radiant that even you will be left in awe. Beloved, listen closely. What is coming to you is not ordinary gain, not a small step forward, not a quiet improvement. This is jackpot winning. It is sudden, overwhelming, and life-altering. Just as one moment changes everything when the wheel lands on the right number, so too will one divine moment shift your entire existence. You have been aligned for this rise, and no force can stop what has already been written in the stars for you. Before we continue, pause and join this moment of alignment. Watch this message until the very end, so that every word may imprint into your spirit. Write your warmest wishes in the comments. Declare the codes 99 and 777 as symbols of your agreement with divine timing. And subscribe to this glory journey so that you may walk in constant flow with a community of chosen ones. This simple act energizes the universe, drawing into your reality the same abundance that is being spoken over your life right now. Now understand this. Jackpot winning does not mean merely material wealth. It is the unlocking of doors that were always meant for you, the arrival of relationships that carry you higher, the sudden clarity of purpose that ignites your passion, and the opportunities that align perfectly with your soul's mission. This is wealth that stretches far beyond money. It is richness and peace, power, freedom and influence. It is a table being set before you, overflowing with everything you once thought you lacked. Life has been testing your patience, weighing your faith, refining your character. The delays were not denials, they were divine timing, ensuring that when the jackpot moment arrives, you are ready to hold it, manage it, and multiply it. Without the trials, you would not have the wisdom. Without the losses, you would not know the value of the gain. Without the silence, you would not recognize the sound of breakthrough. Every chapter prepared you for the rise that begins now. The universe has been whispering clues, aligning numbers, sending synchronicities, showing you signs that felt too impossible to ignore. Those repeating codes you've seen, those sudden bursts of intuition, those uncanny alignments, they are not accidents. They are confirmations that jackpot energy is circling you, waiting for you to claim it. You are not here by chance. You are here by appointment. The moment your spirit said yes to destiny, the plan was activated. Chosen one. You are stepping into a realm where effort meets ease, where doors open without struggle, where blessings chase you instead of you chasing them. This is your rise time, not tomorrow, not someday in a vague future, but now. Every step you take forward carries you closer to the sudden outpouring that is marked for you. Every breath you take in faith pulls the manifestation into form. And as you rise, not only will your life change, but your influence will ripple outward, blessing countless others connected to your journey. This is jackpot winning, the divine lottery of life that rewards endurance, faith, and unwavering belief. It is not luck, it is alignment, it is not random. It is written, you are chosen to rise, and this is your hour. Every great rise begins with a hidden preparation. When you felt overlooked, when the door seemed to stay locked, when every effort looked like it led to nothing, that was not punishment, it was positioning. The silence was heaven's workshop, crafting the strength you now carry without knowing it. You were being shaped into the kind of vessel that can hold overflowing blessings without breaking under the weight. Every setback was chiseling your character. Every delay was building patience. Every rejection was sharpening your discernment. What felt like loss was actually the preparation for gain. Beyond measure, the jackpot moment is never delivered to the unprepared. It comes when the soil has been tilled, when the roots are deep, when the foundation is firm. That is why you were not handed everything too soon. Because too soon would have destroyed you. Now, because of everything you endured, you are steady enough, wise enough, strong enough to carry what is coming. And what is coming is not a small increase. It is exponential elevation. It is the kind of shift that will cause people to look at you and wonder, how did this happen so suddenly? Understand this truth. The suddenness of jackpot winning is not an accident. It is divine orchestration. One phone call, one opportunity, one unexpected meeting, one inspired idea can unravel years of struggle in a single instant. Just as a seed may seem dormant underground for months, but suddenly breaks through the soil in a moment of unstoppable growth, so too will your life break into visible abundance. Without warning, the long waiting season was hidden growth. And the rise you are entering now is the visible harvest. There will be people who doubt, who question, who cannot reconcile how fast you ascend. They will try to explain it away, but they will not be able to deny it. Because jackpot winning is not man-made. It is divinely designed. No critic, no hater, no enemy can stop what heaven has already stamped as yours. The evidence will be undeniable. The results will be public, and your rise will speak louder than any explanation you could ever give. Chosen one, hear this deeply. Jackpot winning is not only a gift, but a responsibility when favor floods in. It is not just for your own comfort. It is for your influence, your impact, your ability to create change in the world around you. Your rise is meant to bless your family, to uplift your community, to show others what faith and perseverance can produce. You are becoming a living testimony, a walking miracle, a symbol of what is possible when divine timing meets unwavering belief. This is why you could not give up, why you could not quit, why something inside you kept whispering, "Hold on, it's not over yet." That whisper was destiny reminding you that the plan had not expired. Even when your circumstances screamed failure, your spirit carried a blueprint of victory. And now that blueprint is unfolding piece by piece, moment by moment, until it becomes undeniable reality. Do not fear the speed of this change. Sudden blessings can feel overwhelming, but they are always right on time. The same hand that withheld certain things before is the same hand that now releases abundance. In perfect measure, you will not be crushed by the overflow. You will be carried by it. You will not drown in the blessings. You will rise with them. Remember, jackpot winning is not about numbers on a screen or coins in a jar. It is about a destiny that can no longer be delayed. It is about entering into a life where peace, joy, and freedom multiply alongside material abundance. It is about rising into the version of yourself that was always waiting, hidden beneath the weight of trials. And now that weight is lifting. This is your rise time. Chosen one, the universe has declared it. Heaven has signed it, and your soul already knows it. What is about to unfold is not just the next chapter. It is a brand new book. Everything old is closing. Everything new is opening. And you are standing at the doorway of a destiny, too bright to ignore, chosen one. Do you realize how much strength it took just to stand where you are now? Many would have given up long before this moment, but you endured. You faced betrayals that cut deep, storms that almost drowned you, and seasons where the weight of waiting felt unbearable. Yet here you are, still standing, still breathing, still expecting. That is proof that you were never ordinary. You were always marked for extraordinary rise. The jackpot you are stepping into is not a stroke of luck, it is the reward of survival, the harvest of your unwavering spirit. Think of how many nights you cried silently, wishing for just one breakthrough. Think of the prayers you whispered when nobody else could hear. Think of the sacrifices you made, the dreams you refused to abandon, the faith you held on to, even when everything around you was crumbling. Those tears were not wasted. They watered the soil of your destiny. Those prayers did not vanish. They echoed into the heavens, drawing your blessings closer with each breath. Every sacrifice was seen, every act of endurance recorded, every silent moment of courage treasured. Now the heavens respond with multiplication. The jackpot winning plan for you is not limited to wealth. It is wholeness, it is the restoration of everything you thought was lost. It is the healing of wounds you thought would never close. It is the return of joy you thought was gone forever. Money will come, opportunities will come, influence will come, but more importantly, peace will come. That peace is priceless. It cannot be bought, it cannot be faked, it cannot be stolen. It is the kind of peace that fills your soul and makes everything else fall into place. This rise time is also about clarity. Where once confusion clouded your path, now direction becomes sharp. Where once you hesitated, now you move with confidence. Jackpot energy clears the fog, revealing the open doors that were always waiting. You will know which opportunities to pursue and which distractions to avoid. You will recognize who is meant to walk with you and who must be left behind. Divine alignment removes guesswork. It draws you exactly where you are meant to be, without wasted steps. But understand this: jackpot winning will expose both true supporters and hidden pretenders as your life elevates. Masks will fall. People who once ignored you will suddenly try to return. Some will come with pure intentions, others with selfish motives. Your discernment, sharpened in the fire of trials, will guide you. Not everyone can sit at the table prepared for you, and that is by design. Your rise is not meant to feed leeches. It is meant to strengthen partners who grow with you. Guard your circle, chosen one. Protect the blessing. Treasure the genuine and release the false. The sudden shift you are about to experience may feel overwhelming at first, but remember, this is not happening to you. It is happening for you. The acceleration is proof of alignment. When heaven releases jackpot winning, it often feels too big, too fast, too impossible. That is how you know it is not man-made. It is divine. Do not shrink back. Do not sabotage yourself by believing you are unworthy. Step boldly into it, because worthiness was placed on you the moment you were chosen. You do not earn this rise. You inherit it, and as you rise, others will rise with you. Your story becomes a light. Your testimony becomes a spark in someone else's darkness. The very people who watched you struggle will watch you shine, and in watching, they will be inspired to believe again. That is the true jackpot, when your victory becomes a seed of hope for countless others. You are not rising just for yourself. You are rising for generations. Chosen one, you have waited long enough. The signals are clear, the timing is ripe. The gates are opening. The jackpot moment is no longer far away. It is drawing into your hands, even as you hear these words. The universe has tilted in your favor. The path is cleared and your steps are divinely ordered. This is the hour of manifestation, the hour of harvest, the hour of undeniable proof. Do not be surprised when the shift comes suddenly. One day will look like all the others until it doesn't. One moment will look ordinary until the extraordinary bursts forth. That is how jackpot winning arrives. Quietly prepared, loudly revealed. Your rise is not just near. It is now chosen one. When you think about the word jackpot, your mind may immediately connect it to sudden riches, a massive financial breakthrough, or a once-in-a-lifetime win that changes everything. But in the spiritual sense, jackpot winning is much deeper. It is the convergence of timing, preparation, and destiny. It is when everything you have endured, everything you have prayed for, and everything you have believed in finally collides in one explosive moment of breakthrough. It is when heaven's plan and your faith align so perfectly that nothing can stop the flow of abundance. You see, the jackpot was never random. It was not left to chance. It was calculated, written, and carefully reserved for this exact moment of your life. Every delay, every detour, every disappointment was weaving you closer to it. When you thought you were losing, you were actually being positioned. When you thought the universe was silent, it was actually setting the stage. What you called waiting was really preparing. Now that the stage is ready and your soul is aligned, the jackpot is being released. And what is being released is not small. It is monumental. It is the kind of rise that redefines your identity, elevates your influence, and multiplies your reach. This is not just money in your hand. This is destiny in motion. You are not simply being blessed. You are being positioned to lead, to inspire, to stand as proof of what divine alignment can do. This is why the rise feels heavy. It is not just for you, it carries the weight of generations, the ripple effect of your testimony, the impact that will echo long after this moment. When jackpot winning comes, it will not trickle in slowly. It will pour. Doors that were shut tight will swing open effortlessly. Opportunities that once ignored you will suddenly call your name. People who once doubted you will have no choice but to watch as favor crowns your every step. The shift will be undeniable, the transformation visible. Even those who wished for your downfall will have to admit this rise was not ordinary. This had to be divine, but remember, chosen one elevation also requires responsibility. The jackpot is not the end. It is the beginning. You must handle it with wisdom, manage it with humility, and multiply it with vision. Do not shrink back into fear, and do not waste the abundance on things that fade. You were entrusted with this rise because you are strong enough to carry it. wise enough to steward it, and faithful enough to expand it. The universe would not pour this much into you if you were not ready to handle it. This is why your trials were so fierce, because your blessing is so large. The bigger the jackpot, the stronger the foundation must be. And you have been forged in fire, tested in silence, refined in hidden places. Now you emerge not fragile, but unbreakable. You do not step into this rise timidly. You step in boldly because you know it was always yours, chosen one. Do not underestimate what this season means. You are not just entering a new chapter. You are entering an entirely new story. The narrative of struggle, lack, and rejection is closing. A new book is being opened, written in abundance, purpose, and divine authority. And you are the central figure in that story. This jackpot winning is heaven's confirmation that your time has arrived. As you rise, expect acceleration. Things that once took years will now happen in months. Doors that never opened will now fly wide. Relationships that once drained you will fall away, while connections that propel you will appear effortlessly. The pace of your life will quicken, not because of chaos, but because of alignment. When destiny unfolds, it does not crawl. It soars, and now, chosen one, so will you. The jackpot has been released. The rise cannot be delayed. The appointed time is here. All that is left is for you to step fully into it, to embrace it with confidence, and to walk boldly into the overflow prepared for you. Chosen one, this is the grand unveiling of what has been hidden in plain sight. All along, the jackpot was not somewhere far away, waiting for luck to stumble upon it. It was already encoded into your journey. Every step you took, every tear you shed, every moment you chose faith over fear, brought you closer to this divine appointment. You were not chasing fortune. Fortune was already chasing you. And now, in this moment, the chase ends, because you and your blessing finally meet, face to face. The rise you are about to experience will not be subtle. It will not be quiet, it will be loud, undeniable, and transformative. People will see it. They will witness the before and after. They will recognize that something beyond human effort has touched your life, because jackpot winning is not about human logic. It is about divine power when it happens. It silences doubt, it humbles skeptics, and it glorifies the unseen force that carried you all this way. This is why you had to go through the wilderness. The wilderness made you appreciate the garden. The silence made you value the song. The scarcity made you cherish the abundance. Without the struggle, the rise would have felt ordinary. But because you walk through valleys, when you stand on the mountaintop, you will understand the magnitude of what has been given to you. That understanding will anchor you, keeping you grounded even as you soar higher than ever before. Chosen one, the jackpot is not a one-time event. It is a shift into a new reality, a lifestyle of overflow, a rhythm of constant alignment. Once the gates open, they do not close again. Once the flow begins, it does not dry up. This rise is not temporary. It is permanent. You will never return to the level you were at before, because destiny does not move backward. Every day from here will carry more light, more peace, more abundance than the last. But do not forget, your rise is not just for you. It is for those who will be touched by your story, for those who will be lifted by your generosity, for those who will be inspired by your example. You are not just a winner, You are a leader. You are not just abundant. You are a distributor of abundance. The universe has trusted you with overflow because it knows you will use it to spark overflow in others. That is the true jackpot, not what you receive, but what you release. So prepare yourself. Prepare your heart to receive more than you ever imagined. Prepare your hands to hold blessings too heavy to carry alone. Prepare your spirit to walk boldly into the spotlight of destiny. The rise is here. The jackpot is yours. The plan is unfolding and nothing can stop it now. This is your rise time, chosen one. Step into it with courage. Embrace it with gratitude. Live it with vision. And never again doubt that you were chosen. For this exact moment, the jackpot winning is planned, sealed, and now revealed from this day forward. Your life will never look the same. Chosen one, take a deep breath and know this truth. The waiting season is over. The gates are open, and the jackpot is already moving into your hands. No more questioning, no more doubting. No more shrinking back from this day forward. You rise, you walk in abundance. You speak with authority, you live with peace. This is not a dream, it is your reality now. Everything that once worked against you will now work for you. The universe is rearranging itself to favor your steps. The time of smallness has passed. The time of greatness has begun. Remember, you were chosen not just to receive, but to shine, to inspire, and to uplift. The jackpot is proof that destiny is real, that faith is never wasted, and that your rise is unstoppable. Stand tall, chosen one. Your moment is here, your victory is sealed. Your rise cannot be delayed.